Pasuk. Okay, we have to Pasuk. We're still in the middle of Pasuk Zay. Okay,
take it easy there. Right?
See, that's the thing. So that what I was mentioning. Yeah, so that's right. So he said that who was called the Ish. That was referred to Moshe Rabbeinu. So it seems that Moshe Rabbeinu bowed down to his father-in-law and kissed him, and then they asked each other's welfare, and they both entered the tent. Okay. So, Meir. Yes.
There's a mitzvah in what we've just learned, Zelig Piskin. You know Zelig Piskin?
Yeah, sure. Rabbi Zelig Piskin.
Yeah, that's right. And he points out that very important fact here, that the way Moshe, important as he was, and Yitro, as important as he was, he went out to greet his father-in-law to show that the kavod that we should show not only to our fathers but to our father-in-law and mother-in-law. His father-in-law because his wife was they bore his daughter to show respect, and likewise for a wife to do the same
to her parents-in-law, right?
To her parents-in-law. So we learned something there, and also another little thing it talks about in peace, that the first time when we meet each other, the first thing we should
how you doing?
How you doing? That's right. Yes, basically.
Right. Okay. Yisrael, Pasuk Ches.
Moshe told his grandson, right?
No. Chesna is father-in-law.
Father is called Asher Asa.
Father-in-law.
Father-in-law.
Right.
It's called Asher Asa Hashem LeParo. All the what Hashem did to Paro in Mitzrayim.
And to Mitzrayim.
Asher
Al Odos Yisrael. On the count, right? For the sake of Yisrael.
It's called Hatula Asher.
Eis Kol HaTorah. Finish what's in your mouth. Eis Kol HaTorah.
It's called Asher Tala, which is the
all the tribulations. Asher Matzah Osam Baderach, which had befallen them on the way. Ayatzileim Hashem had saved them. Okay? Let's see Rashi.
Moshe told his father-in-law,
right, to draw his heart, the Korva la Torah, to bring him near to Torah. Means you want to tell one of the power of a story. Okay? You want to give a person, arouse somebody, to warm him up to Yiddishkeit or whatever you're trying to sell him, right? You tell him a good story, surest recipe for him to get to his heart.
Right.
Okay? Eis Kol HaTorah, all the tribulations, Yom V'Shel Amalek, right? What they'd gone through by the sea, all the Maisa, it was a pretty frightening situation for them. They gone to the Maisa, the end was a happy ending that the sea split, but it was pretty frightening for them till then. And V'Shel Amalek, they'd gone through with Amalek, that even though the Maisa they were successful in subduing Amalek, nevertheless they did come and attack them. Okay? Now, Rashi goes on to explain Hatzalah. Have it there? No, Rashi's going to explain what this word means. Lamed Aleph min hayesoid shel teva. Okay? The Lamed and the Aleph are from the root of the word. V'hatov hu tikun. Right? The Tov is actually, I call it, translate the word Tikkun is like an auxiliary root letter, which means it's not an essential part of the root.
Embellishment.
Right? It's not an embellishment either. It's like an added letter which the Yisoid Hanoifo Mimenu Lefrakim. It's really part of the root, right? Which falls in certain situations. Depending what conjugation, what form the verb has, well, here is now actually a noun, then sometimes the tof falls away. Similar, you have V'chein, Truma, Tenufa, Tekuma, Tenua. Okay? Those are all four words where also similar root. Okay? The word, let's take the word Truma. The root of the word is Reish Vav Mem, Rum, which means to raise. Right? So something which is raised up, an object which is raised up, is called a truma. Why? Because even if you don't actually raise it, it means, let's say for instance, a person makes a donation to a higher cause.
Right.
That's called a truma, because
Right.
it's elevating the status of the object. Okay? Tenufa, right? There's also something which is waved. Okay? By the way, right, there's also, the root is also nun vav pei. Okay? Today, Marshall, the hanif means to wave. Laharim means to raise. So,
Raise and wave.
yeah, but it's also the word, this word, the root, or should we say, the conjugation from which it's connected is actually a causative, a hifrod form. Right? To cause something to be woven, to be waved. The hanif means to move it, something in a waving situation. Laharim means to raise something, means you move it, you act towards that it should be raised. Okay? So the noun form is truma or tenufa. Kuma means the same thing from when the root kum, to rise up. Tenua is also, nua is to movement, correct. It can be with an ayin actually, with tenua with an ayin, but also tenua, Rashi says, Vedatin is tenua si.
So they're changing the status. They've been raising it, changing and raising.
No, there Rashi says, the Kodesh Baruch Hu says, Vedatin is tenua si. After the Chet HaEgel, Kodesh Baruch Hu told Moshe Rabbeinu that the Klal Yisrael should remove their crowns, and you will know tenua si, the fact that I've distanced myself from you. Actually, later on in Parshas Kisisa.
Oh.
Carry on.
No.
Well, look at it. That. Stephen? What's for lunch?
Me?
What you having?
I'm having a shred of spoon, mince meat and
Lovely.
spaghetti.
Oh, the favourite.
I can't find it. But the Kodesh Baruch Hu told Moshe, Vedatim is tenua si. That's the same meaning in fact the Kodesh Baruch Hu was distant himself from the Jewish people. His original plan was that Kodesh Baruch Hu himself would lead the Jewish people into the land of Israel.
Right.
And afterwards the Kodesh Baruch Hu sent an angel instead. So that thereby Kodesh Baruch Hu showed that he distanced himself from the Jewish people. Okay, next.
Vaychad Yitro, and Yitro rejoiced. I'll call Hatovah for all the goodness. Asher Asadu al Yisrael, which the Lord had done to Israel. Asher Hitzilo, in that he had delivered him, the Mitzrayim, out of the hand of Egypt. And Vaychad Yitro, and Yitro rejoiced. I read somewhere, Yachad mi.
Let's finish the Rashi, and Mr. Rashi is going to say what you said.
Vaychad Yitro, Yisma Yitro. Yachad means, and Yitro rejoiced.
Zeu pshuta,
Yeah.
right? Because it comes from the root. We say that in Sheva Brachas.
Yeah.
Hilo rinaditzo v'chedva.
Yeah.
Chedva is a form of rejoicing. So Vayichad Yitzhak, the verb form of that is Vayichad Yisrael rejoice.
I read somewhere that
U'midrash Agoda.
I read somewhere about Vaychad that he actually circumcised himself. He tried to
Yes, it will say that. Yes, it does say that because Russian Chad, sharp. He cut himself with a sharp knife.
Yeah.
Which means he did bris milah. Okay, but anyway, here Rashi brings a
Umi, and the Agadic interpretation.
Agada.
Naaseh Basaro. His flesh became Hidudim, a mass of cuts or prickles.
What? Goose pimples.
Because when he heard, Meitzah al Ibud Mitzrayim, he grieved over the destruction of Egypt.
Right.
Hino da Amri en Ashe,
That's what people now.
This is what people say. Giora ad asara dare. A proselyte even until the 10th generation. Lo tabazeh al-ma'ah. Do not put to shame a Gentile, in his presence.
Means
Now, I heard somewhere that the 10th generation means much longer than that. It means forever. Have I got it wrong?
I don't know.
Well, there's an opinion that the 10th generation
because
can
the
mean
Ma'aseh
forever.
Moshe, it can be further, because Moshe, it says, Moshe Mamzer,
Yeah.
or an Ammonite or Moabite is not allowed to become fully, we're not allowed to intermarry, even if they convert to Judaism, it's not allowed to intermarry with Moabites and Ammonites. So Ad Dor Asiri, Ad Oilom. So it says till the 10th generation, forever.
Ah, forever.
So you see that the 10th generation is loved after, means right in forever.
Yes.
Will be,
The same thing.
Right.
That's an interesting point. So maybe you're saying that's the same idea over here. Could be. What I want to say is that, the Maisa,
Yes.
you have to be careful whatever you mention in the presence.
Yes.
Like he feels even though the person's been converted, his feeling towards the goyim is obviously he was originally himself a goy.
Yeah.
Will be certain. Will make him wince.
Yeah.
Right?
Squirm a bit. Yeah.
Squirm, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's
Embarrassment.
yeah, you
Touch a nerve.
right. That you
Listen, Stephen.
shame or you put down
Stephen.
goyim in his presence.
Touch a nerve.
Right. I want to tell you a story actually, which a friend of mine told me. When he was in yeshiva, he had a roommate who was a convert, a ger, and he was going to get married, and the Rabbanut were making him problems because he didn't have his conversion was a proper conversion, but the Maisi didn't have the proper papers to prove it.
Oh dear.
So they were making him problems. So this friend of mine told him, says, what are you making such a thing about it? Maybe just, if they tell you to, just do the conversion again.
Oh,
Right?
good.
So he didn't answer. He gave a very, he didn't answer. Anyway, he said, years later, he told him, he says, when you told me that, I was ready to give up everything and go back to the boy again.
Ah.
You hit such a nerve on with me that you say, Kiddo, that you're insinuating that I'm not Jewish. Right? He was so sensitive, he says he was ready to give up the whole thing.
Be careful.
You've got to be so careful with
I couldn't have all the good news, Tuvat Haman, the good news of the manna and the well.
Well, and the Torah.
And the Torah.
All the good things which the Jewish people had experienced in the desert were the fact that they received the man,
Va'al
and the
Kulan,
bear,
and above all them,
right?
Asher Hitzilo Miyad Mitzrayim, and that he had delivered them out of the hand
Right, so he
of the Egyptians.
delivered them from the hand of the Egyptians.
Ad Akshav, until now, Lo Haya Eved Yachol, no slave was able,
Livraya.
Mitzrayim, to flee from Egypt. Shahiyata Haaretz Mesugeret, since the land was closed.
Closed up.
Right. Yeah, Ve'elu Yatsu Shishim Ravo.
Ribo.
But
Right.
these went out 600,000
600,000 people.
Yeah.
Just imagine, slave people, all the originally slave people, and all of a sudden, doors open and out go 600,000 people. Okay?
You know,
Like all the people fleeing, was it Syria? How many people are left there? Millions.
yeah.
Still more going over there.
Right.
The Israelis attacked again, and Syria, and Assad said,
He's going
if
to
you do it again, I'm going to bomb your airport. If I'm going to bomb your airport,
Right, or whatever. We'll see.
Israeli airport.
You want to join me on the way to the Simcha of Lauren Schachter?
What time is that?
It's called for 1:30
Where?
Yeah,
at the Avos Torah Hall.
Don't know if I'll be able to make it, but anyway.
well,
be my representative.
We met her.
We made it.
How's the
Okay.
riddle going?
Baruch Hashem. Baruch Hashem.
You're leaving now?
Yeah, want to come? I can wait
Okay.
a minute if you want.
Oh, are they in
Stop
Davin?
now. One second.
It says there's a
I just want to
mincha
have a
there.
pasuk.
I already davened, but there is a mincha there.
Yoni, would you want to read just one more pasuk?
That's not bad.
Yona Yisrael.
Pasuk
Yud.
anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
Close your Chumash.
Vayomer Yisro Baruch Hashem Asher Hitzil Ischem Miyad Mitzrayim Miyad Paro Asher Hitzil Ha'am Tachas Miyad Mitzrayim.
Oh, you want to go?
Said Moshe, Hashem should be blessed. Hashem, the one
Actually,
who
it's interesting. When
got
you
you out.
actually raise an interesting about it. Whenever you say, I don't know how many times, 100 times a day, Baruch Atah Hashem.
Yeah,
How do you translate? What's it mean, Baruch?
blessed.
Yeah, we are blessing Hashem.
Yeah, where Hashem should give us blessings, but we're blessing Hashem in gratitude for everything He did.
So
for us.
it's not quite. It's a recognition. The word Baruch means Hashem is the source of blessing. We're recognizing that Hashem is source of blessing. That's why when I translated the word Baruch, it doesn't mean as blessed. It means Baruch as source of blessing. Kodesh Baruch Hu, you are the source of blessing. So here, Baruch Hashem. Hashem is the source of blessing. How is that manifested?
This
Asher
one is-
Yitzil Eschem,
That He saved
you from the
plural,
hand of Mitzrayim,
from the hand of Mitzrayim and from the hand of
Paro.
Paro. Asher Hitzil
Esau, that he saved the people, mitachas yad Mitzrayim. Right? Now, it's interesting, the pasuk seems a little bit repetitive. We'll have to see it tomorrow, why the pasuk seems to repeat itself. So it's supposed to say, Eschem, he saved you, plural, which seems to be referring to everybody. And then it says again, Asher Yitzil Esau, the people, mitachas yad Mitzrayim, in the hands of the Egyptians. Okay? We'll see tomorrow, Bezat.
Hey.
Stop here.
You know,
Oh, sorry. Oh, to clean up?
Right now, the Israel, the Sunday London.
so very nice. Very well. Source of blessing now, remember that? He's like a well. Gushing.
Big well.
Yeah. Sorry, spring, gushing spring.
You have to ask my
Spring to you as well. Could do a bit of warm weather.
my wife, she bought us from my birthday present. She bought me now a pair of slippers because I always find most places sell Crocs. And yeah, I don't like it. I go on them. So my daughter's found for me a place where they sell it. So I have to find out.
Number two, the heating for Chris Gershon